Hey guys, today I'm going to be opening up the Alien Airsoft MK18 MOD1 gearbox. Just kind of give it a little general overview of what's inside, and just kind of any concerns that I have. I'm going to preface this by saying that I'm not kind of a gearbox guru like some other guys I know are. I do have a general knowledge of the gearbox, and I should be able to give a pretty good representation of what's inside here and what's good, what's not, blah blah blah. So anyway, just showing the external or the gearbox itself. There's really nothing to be concerned about. It looks fine to me. On this side, I will say I've worked on a few gearboxes, and I don't think I've ever run across this slot or this opening. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just drawing a blank and I just forgot. So if anyone wants to tell me what this is, feel free to do so in the comments. I'd appreciate it. From what I saw taking it apart, it has no purpose. It's just kind of a hole there. You can't see the anti-reversal latch inside, so maybe that has something to do with it. But again, I don't know. If you want to comment, tell me what that is. That'd be great. Anyway, in this next section, I'll open it up and show you guys what's inside. Alright guys, so internally, this is what you're working with essentially. You've got gears. They seem to be shimmed fairly well. Again, I'm not too internally savvy, I guess you could say, but the gears seem fine, seem good quality to me. You got your plastic tappet plate, normal. You got ear nozzle, again, seems normal to me. A few concerns I did have. The spring guide is plastic. I don't quite like that, but you know, it's not too big of an issue to me. I'm probably just going to use it till it breaks or something. Second concern I had, the piston is fairly greased up. There's quite a bit of grease on it, kind of like the hop up, like I talked about in kind of my performance tests of the MK18. It's not as bad as the hop up was, but there's still a lot of grease on it. So you might want to clean that up a bit or put on your own grease, whatever. Another concern, I did kind of a quick air seal check, and there was a slight air leak, and I think that's because the O-ring around the piston was it wasn't forming to the cylinder completely. So here I have it on the cylinder, kind of stretching it out a little bit before I put it all back together. I took it apart to begin with, just swap out the spring for a CQB friendly spring. I'm going to be playing CQB mostly. Anyway, the piston, it's got a steel tooth or a metal tooth here, along with full rack of plastic. And also my performance test, I said there was it felt like the trigger was kind of sticking when I pulled it back, and it was connecting it with the contacts. It's kind of hard with one hand, but I don't know if you can hear that. There's kind of a little grinding. You can hear it as well as see it on this back portion of the metal. Again, not too tech savvy, but there seems, I wouldn't say rust, but there's definitely a little portion that's been worn down from connecting with these two things. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of bend this one out a little bit just to create a better contact point for that. So anyway, just a thing to consider if you're buying this. As for the gears and back here, there really is like no grease in here. Whether you like that or not, it's up to you. I personally am probably going to put on a little bit of my own grease in here, but it's a lot, in my opinion. I'd rather have less grease than the kind of your average Chinese clone that's just kind of just saturated with grease. So anyway, yeah, back here, this wire, there's a tiny bit of fraying here on the wire casing. It's not bad, but I'm glad I caught it now. I had an old
Classic Army X series that when I took it apart, it was almost completely shredded through. That's from the I don't want to say pinion gear, but it's from the motor spinning when it cycles. So you want to check that out. Just make sure it's not in the way when you get this. Anyway, besides that, I think it's looking pretty fine. It's looking decent for a Chinese replica. I really don't have any complaints. You get what you pay for, and it's really working out fine for me, at least. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, if I'm an idiot and don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to post away. Yeah, thanks for watching.